give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime?
To show you what you need to see. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how it goes, but still. Welcome back, ladies and germs.
What's up?
You know, you guys need to go fuck yourselves. I'm tired.
You're so mean.
And this is getting old. Like, come on, Mom. Just hurry up and text in so we can go to sleep. Like, this is the part of the show where you guys need to go ahead and, fucking, for real, give us your opinion.
On anything.
Seriously, we'll talk about anything right now. We talk about gas prices. We'll talk about gas prices.
Gas prices. Of course we'll talk about gas
We'll talk
prices.
about anything. Weather. Where are you living at? Is it inclement right now?
Are your meteorologists reliable?
Because they're not around here.
They're not. At all.
We're going to be getting 1 to 3 inches. No.
Is that what they said this last time?
That sounds like your ex-boyfriend's making false promises.
We were supposed to get 1 to 3 this last time?
I was trying to give you 1 to 12 this last time.
Oh my god. I'm being fucking serious. We were not supposed to get 3 inches last time. There's no way.
You heard that, guys. There's no way. I'm sorry.
It wasn't. Because it snowed for like 15 minutes. Then it was gone.
When? Oh, the last
this past time?
Oh, yeah. I think it did. I don't know. I wasn't feeling good. I was throwing up, so...
Well, it didn't.
I was just saying, you got to remember.
It didn't snow long.
Balls deep in a goddamn toilet bowl at that time.
Well, it didn't snow like it did last time. It barely snowed.
And I think we drove out to get food at some point because I was like, I got to eat something, put something on my stomach, and
yeah,
that was a waste of time. Money, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I ate it when I woke up. Well, all but one sandwich.
Yeah.
Still threw that back up, so waste of money.
Do you prefer breakfast or dinner?
Oh, that's a good question. It really depends. Like steak.
You do either. Steak. You like steak and eggs, steak and mashed potatoes, asparagus.
Yeah. See, well, that again, like, really depends.
What is it?
I really wish the fuck it had something to do with the show, but it doesn't. Again, this is my brother texting me about how I'm going to get down to see him for his birthday.
No.
Yeah.
We care about that, though.
No, I do care about that, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't be conversating back and forth about why or how I'm getting there.
One in March?
Yeah. You know, family reunion, St. Patrick's Day, birthday.
All the same.
Good times.
Great times.
You guys hear that? That's live footage of my grandfather talking to my aunt in the background.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
That's going to be you one day.
You want to be clear?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then be clear.
I said that's going to be you one day.
What's
Super
going to be?
old. Your granddad.
What did you just fucking say about my grandfather?
I said that's going to be you
Super
one day.
old?
Well, I'm saying it's going to be you and being
He's
older.
not that old.
Well, you're gonna be older. You act like you didn't get what I was saying. It's gonna be you one day. And you're like, what do you mean? Like, that's gonna be you one day.
What, dangerous, old, and gorgeous? I could only hope.
Well, I'm just saying. That's gonna be you one day. Sitting on the phone talking to... Maybe I should say... Maybe... Talking on the phone. Gossiping on the phone.
I'll probably be talking to my sister. I love my sister. She's just a bit fucking wacky.
Oh.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
That sibling love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still getting messages about have nothing to do with this. Guys, if you would please, like, actually message in and talk about what we're talking about on the show. I don't care about your shoe size. That's really fucking irrelevant. And to be quite honest, I don't even know who this person is. Like, come on.
Shoe size?
Yeah, like, where's size 9.5? What's that got to do with cheating?
Or any podcast topic.
Richard from Virginia.
Richard.
Like, what does that got to do from... I'm sorry, Richard. I don't know, maybe calling you out.
But still.
No one wants to know about your size 9.5, giggity dick. You know what that is? I'm smacking her bottom. You hear her go, she likes it. She likes when I smack her bottom like that.
Yeah, terrible.
It's not going to get any better, folks. We are steady waiting. And, you guys are, like, really over here steady disappointing.
Yeah, disappointing.
I know. You know what? Let's do some live reaching out. Nobody ever does that on their show.
How the hell are we going to reach out to people?
Let's open up our lines.
They don't know my number.
Yeah, we're going to reach out. We're calling people.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. How are we going to reach out to people? I'll tell you how we're going to reach out to people. Very discreetly.
Who's that?
That's our biggest fan. I'm going to call them and see what happens. But yeah, I don't know how to work this thing.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just hang tight. I'm going to try to get one of the fans on the phone as soon as possible. Alright, let's see what happens. See where we're going to happen. It's ringing.
Hello?
Oh my God, we got them on the phone. They're on the phone, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. My name is Zach. I'm with AlL Mixed Up Podcast.
You don't say.
I do say you are one of our greatest fans, so
You damn right I am.
we're reaching out to you live.
Oh, well, that's... Oh.
Currently on air right now.
So what's the topic this evening?
Cheating. You're our greatest fan, and you're really fucking disappointing me.
I don't mean to disappoint you. Just caught me a little off guard there, love.
Are you drinking? You sound like you're drinking.
Ice water.
Okay. Topic tonight is cheating.
Oh.
Excuse me,
That's a
ladies and gentlemen.
scorcher.
You said what?
I said that's a scorcher.
A scorcher?
Yeah. Cheating?
We're not talking about temperatures, sweetheart. We're talking about...
Well, I guess you're saying it's like it can be a crazy topic. Really, we don't care.
What's your fucking take on it?
My take on it is,
You have a great radio presence, by the way.
if you get caught fucking around, you know, you lose your nutsack. It's that simple.
You see the problem here? Like, let me point out the issue with that statement. First of all, it upsets Brownie very much. Brownie, if you would, it's okay. I'm going to address it right now. All right. First of all, you said, all right, I know. I'm getting to it. Relax. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That was my uncle. He's very sensitive on topics of cheating. What he was speaking about is you can't talk about clipping nutsacks. That's, like, not fair. Like, first of all, you're just identifying men as if they were the only ones that cheat.
No, cheating is just it's all around bad. Nobody should do it. A female shouldn't do it to a male, and a male shouldn't do it to a female. There's nothing monogamous about a relationship when you're out there cheating. Exactly.
Well, because monogamy, Latin, well, mono would just mean one.
Single.
So, yeah. Thank you for that update. How do you feel on the topic? All right. So what we were talking about earlier was polyamory and cheating. Do you know what polyamory is?
Isn't that no? Not really.
All right. So polyamory is when you enter into a relationship with more than just one partner, one more female, male, like it doesn't matter, like.
Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that.
All right, so what is your take on, like, polyamory and cheating? Because to some people, polyamory is, like, completely fucking ridiculous, and it's an incredulous thought. And, like, to other people like me, like, it's actually not that far-fetched.
Well, to me, it's not a relationship if it's more than one person. Mm-hmm. You know, when you're involving other people in it, dude, you're causing more problems.
Why? Because a relationship means to relate. So, or to have that relating with somebody or someone. Because you can have, see, you're over here shrugging too. So, you can have a relationship with your best friend. You can have a relationship with your girlfriend. You can have several relationships with your friends. So, tell me now.
But I thought we were talking about polyamory in terms of a relationship.
Yeah, but you said a relationship can only be one-on-one. So that's not true, though. I just gave you several different instances in which a relationship is not
one-on-one. But she's saying, like, she doesn't think that a relationship can be between more than one people.
If it's a monogamous relationship, yes, it is one-on-one.
Yeah.
But, you know, to me, if I'm in a relationship, I sure as fuck ain't sharing my man with nobody. And I sure as hope he don't want to share me with anybody.
Right. She's not talking about, like, relationships. She's talking about, like, you know, like.
But no, that's what she was saying. I just want to be clear because we are not talking to one another. We are talking to a public at large here, guys. Like, I'm not doing this to be an asshole. What I am doing is attacking specific subjects. Yeah, I am doing it to be an asshole then.
Yeah, we know.
I know. That's right, because I'm vicious, and I'm smart, and I'm intelligent, and I'm coming for everybody.
Right.
Everybody, you hear me? I'm coming
you ain't coming for me.
I'm coming for everyone's fucking throat.
You ain't coming for mine.
I'm calling people now.
Oh,
since nobody's calling into my show, I'm calling you motherfuckers. Mom, since you're the number one fan, you're first on the fucking list. You hear that? I got a hit list, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, you better be ready to be hit then, punk.
By who? Because so far, like, you guys are, like, severely losing this argument.
Y'all who?
Y'all who? Y'all, that white woman and you.
No, I'm not
Sorry,
saying...
that Irish woman and you.
I'm not saying I don't agree with polyamory or things like that. But, like we said earlier, I feel like you definitely have to have the right people doing that. It's definitely not for everybody.
No, it's definitely...
I'm not saying I disagree with it in terms of it's not something that should be done, but it's definitely not for everybody. And it's not a choice that should be given to everybody because there are going to be some people who take advantage of it.
Like I said, it's not...
It's not for everybody, though.
To each their own. Everybody has their own...
I just don't agree. It's not something I would do.
Everybody has their own way of looking at a relationship and what they want out of a relationship. And what I personally want out of a relationship is it just to be me and my man. Ain't nobody else involved because I am a very territorial bitch.
Territorial.
That's what I said.
Interesting. She said that.
Y'all motherfuckers need to learn how to enunciate and pronounce words.
Territorial. Well, she's also over the phone, too. So don't.
This is a hotline. We can hear everything. She said tutorial. A tutorial is what you learn at the beginning of a video game.
Territorial.
I'm just kidding. Thank you, Mom. I'm very glad you answered, and I actually really appreciate it. Because most of these losers that listen to this fucking show...
Well, they're not going to call in if you're calling them losers.
I don't care. You guys are fucking losers, and you need to start fucking calling in and texting in like you're told to do. Christ.
That's
almighty.
Funny. That's funny.
That's funny?
Yeah. Because they're not going to call in.
Y'all want to throw hands or what? What's game over here?
Oh, they're definitely going to call in now.
Gang. What's up?
That's not me saying
Who's
that.
got the hands is what I'm asking.
I don't.
Who's got paws?
My dog has paws.
Because I'm not fighting you, but I will find somebody to fight you.
I was about to say, no, we don't fight over here.
No, this is not a physical household over this end. But I'll find somebody to fuck you up. Don't fucking doubt me. I work in the kitchen. We don't play around in kitchens.
No, they don't.
Shit. Have you seen my GM? Buff as shit. No reason whatsoever.
No, I haven't seen Gina.
Like, his chin's got muscles, and I don't even know why. I was like, nigga, how did you do that, first of all? Like, let's start with that. Like, let's address why your chin has forearms. And, like, nobody wants to, like, everybody's like, okay, so I love Mike personally.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mike is a really good guy. He's got a big heart. He's fucking funny in his own way. He's got some, like, quirky, weird humor that nobody really gets. And I love him for it, though. Like, I do. Because I'm not going to say it. But...
Oh, because you like him? I mean...
Yeah, I do. I like the guy. Like, I do. But he's, you know...
Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, he's a good guy and there's a lot to be desired, but why does his chin got forearms?
Oh, I don't know. Shit.
But nobody wants to address that. Everybody wants to be like, oh, well, he's young and he's this and he's that. And first of all, give the motherfucker a chance. Y'all put Trump in office, but you want to give this guy some slack? Come on, man. Come on now. Like, give my guy a chance to fuck up. Like, I understand he orders a little heavier than he should. And, you know, sometimes the scheduling's to be desired. Mike, I'm not coming for your throat. I love you, buddy. I know you listen to this. And, I'm not coming for you directly. I'm just saying, like, we all have things we can work on. You know, it's nothing like that. It's just, you know, let's spend a little time in the lab. And how did you get those fucking forearm chin muscles? Like, I think a lot of the fucking listeners want to know how you got that. Like, you have flexed on me several times and never with your arms.
Wow.
It's always just been on his chin.
Wow. That's nice.
I know, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's always been on his chin muscles, huh?
Yeah. That's Clef the Boy Chin Wonder. I love you, Mike, again.
Just to reiterate.
Just to keep my job, like... No, I'm just kidding. This is not to keep my job. You know I fuck with you, bro. You are supernatural, though.
We should do a review on the show. We need to find a movie.
A review on the show?
Or a movie.
How about we do a review on Dexters?
On,
New Blood. Yeah.
Okay. Let me go ahead and throw my opinion out there because I did not finish the original Dexter series, but I did like one of those YouTube summaries, and I kind of know what happens, so I feel like the new series...
Shut up, no you don't.
Yes, I do.
I don't want to hear this.
Shut up.
You've already lost my interest.
Why?
A YouTube review?
I know I got to like season 6, come on. I was almost at the end.
What?
I got to season 6, like I watched it. all the way up to season 6. Well, we started watching Dexter's New Blood, and I wasn't finished. I told you that.
She's over here coughing and just not even paying attention.
I am paying attention. I was hacking up along. I'm listening to y'all talk about Dexter.
I didn't like the ending, though.
No, neither did I. It was,
I like the fact that they brought Harrison back and all that stuff. Like, that
it was a lot
cute.
to be desired.
Yeah, that was really cute. I like, me personally, I feel like Zach didn't really like I feel like Zach didn't like Harrison at first. I personally liked Harrison because I definitely felt like,
Oh, he was a cocky little motherfucker.
but I definitely felt like it showed, him, it showed, the fact that you felt like he was a cocky motherfucker that's him being a teenager. And I definitely felt like they really drilled that in. Like, he's not Dexter, but he's like him, but he's also a teenager. Like, Dexter started this and he was already working with Miami PD and he was already an adult. Like, this is...
Miami PD? Miami Police Department?
I meant Miami something.
Homicide Unit?
Okay, homicide unit. That's a part of the police department. Ain't it? Isn't it? Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, Miami
calm
homicide.
down. First of all, he was a part of the Bud Spatter. He was a Bud Spatter analyst.
I know. But, okay, he worked with the homicide unit of Miami. Is that more appropriate?
We're getting closer.
Anyway, we already saw Dexter when he was a grown-up. I guess I just like the fact that they brought Harrison because he was a teenager and they showed him being a teenager. The rebellious, not likable,
but I feel like I said, after episode 7 is where it all fell apart. Like, they did really good with giving him that fucking edgy, like, no, Dad, you left me, Dad. I don't want to talk to you, Dad, to that whole accepting thing, and then you're going to turn that shit a whole 360 degrees. Like, just calm the fuck down. Which way did you want to go? If they make a season 2 of New Blood, nobody's going to watch it, I promise.
Yeah, there's nothing to watch now.
I was going to say, no real Dexter fan wants to fucking, oh, what's happening next? Nobody cares. Dexter's gone.
Yeah. That sucks, though.
30 days for $10. You can top
So how's the weather down there in Florida? For context,
it's quite chilly.
For context, ladies and gentlemen, this is my mother. This is actually my birth mother. She gave birth to me February 28th, 1991. What time?
February 28th.
What did I say?
February 20th.
No, I did not. But anyway, go ahead.
I don't remember her.
What time was I born?
4/21.
Giggity goo. Ladies and gentlemen, 4/21. That's because she couldn't find the bone. Or she was coughing so hard I got shot out. Like, either way.
You're stupid. I think I was born like 10 in the morning.
No, I think I wasn't actually born at 4/21. She was being funny.
I was born at like 10 in the morning.
Was I really born at 4/21?
Yes, you were.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I think I was born like 10:08.
But I know for a fact I weighed 8 pounds, 9 ounces. I was a fat baby.
Yeah, I weighed 7 pounds, 14 ounces.
He weighed 8 pounds, 9 ounces.
The only thing I don't know is how long I was. I think I was like...
how long?
I think I was like 49 inches, and then like my body length was like 26 or something like that.
You're 21 inches.
I was 21 inches, and my body length was how long?
I was going to say 49 inches. That seems like a lot. That's like 2 feet. Ain't it? That's like 2 or 3 feet.
I think Dan got the joke.
Oh my God. I can't fucking stand it.
Oh, you guys kill me.
Yeah.
Did you guys get any more snow there in Carolina?
No, ma'am, we did not.
Diane said they had gotten another inch.
Yeah, Aunt Diane's talking to Pop right now, actually, speak of the devil.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh. So how, any other guest this evening?
No, there's going to be no more guests this evening. You're the only guest. So, like, is there any topics that you might want to touch on, or that you want to talk about, or do you want to discuss how you know me, how we're related?
I do believe I give birth to you. I think. I'm almost positive. I can vaguely remember the evening.
Are you for certain who my father is, though? Because that seems to be the question in the show.
Do I know who your father is?
Yeah, because there's rumors going around that it might be a guy I work with. There's rumors going around that it might be some dude named Robert. Dan, he's been thrown into the name pool a couple times. Like, there's a lot of speculation going on as to whom my actual birthright father may be. And Tex is he's pretty high on the list right now. Do you know where you were 30 years ago? Like 9 months before February, whatever month that was.
Anything I can tell you was I was at the club, man.
She's a queen.
I was going to say, if you were making an attempt at a joke, like, the viewers are not happy with this. Like, we need to have some serious answers here. Like, were you at a club? Like, where were you at? Who is my father? The question cannot remain.
Robert Lee Bell is your father.
See, a lot of viewers are skeptical about this.
How are we skeptical about it? We've never talked about this.
We've talked about this quite a bit on my show.
No, we haven't.
We talk about it a lot at the restaurant, okay? Tex has got to be my father. Something's not right here.
Y'all talk about it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make sense. How can I cook like that guy can cook? How am I fucking got that kind of passion that he's got, and me not actually be related to him? None of this makes any sense. She fucked that old man at some point.
You don't even know him.
Yeah, is what we keep telling ourselves. You notice how she's just coughing conveniently through this whole conversation? You hear that, viewers? We don't know who my father is. We'll never find it out. Tex, blood test is coming for you, motherfucker. I hope you're ready with all that britches and saliva. And that fucking...
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I know I'm your son. That's not a question. The fucked up nose kind of gives that away.
Well, yeah, you are my twin, pretty much, in the male version.
Sexier.
I beg to differ.
You can beg all you want and differ as you may, but...
Yeah.
I don't want to be the cruel one to inform you on your fate, sweetheart. You have produced something that has far exceeded your expectations.
Me, so yeah, I'll give you this one.
I am in the upper echelon of Greek status type. Godlike status.
Okay.
And that is all I have to say about that.
Well, thank you very much. I am very honored that you called me and had me as a guest on your show this evening.
Well, we definitely appreciate you fucking answering and actually talking with us and, you know, giving your input, even though it was forced on you. We tagged you in a couple other things. We talked about you last week. I don't know if you listened to any of the episodes with your unbegotten son.
Yes, I did. I listened to him today.
we would like to get him in the show more, but like as we had previously stated, and I do want to go on air to say this is, you know, I am not here to try to get in between his relationship. I do understand that he's a father and he has a kid to take care of, and his fiance is incubating his other child. Like, I am 100% in understanding of that, and I have no harsh feelings or anything like that against her. I love her, actually, with all my heart. If my brother loves her, I love her. So that goes without saying. If there was anything harsh last week, I do apologize. That's not what I meant. I mean, everything I said I meant, but I didn't mean to be so harsh. Like if I said anything that was too harsh, I didn't mean that in a mean manner. That's how it comes out. That's how I am. I'm brash. I'm very truthful. I'm honest. I don't mean it. I love her, and I would kill for her, honestly. Like, that is the mother of my niece. So I hold in her the same respect that I hold for my sister. Like, I'll go to fucking war for that woman. But, on the same note, I'm going to go to war for my brother first. And I love him more. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful term. I just mean that in a very honest and factual term. I've known him longer. Right, and it's my life partner. Right, as we discussed earlier on the first episode, it is my life partner. I love him, and he's been here longer and probably will remain longer than most other
Fender
people.
wants to be on the show.
I was Fender.
Yeah, it's Fender.
Tell him welcome to All Mixed Up. Oh, wow. He is a very vocal little some bitch.
Yes, he talks every time Dan and I walk into a room, he starts speaking.
That's the Mr. Bill of the crew.
Come here, Fender better.
Well, we have just about 10 minutes left in the show. Maybe a little bit more than that.
Well, I think you should talk to Dan about a few things.
Well, what does he want to talk about? He's more than welcome. I would love his input for real. He's he's got a lot of opinions that we could go with. So, like, where do you want to fucking start, guy?
He's half out of it on the sofa here. I just picked him up from work not long ago.
Well, next week we definitely got to get him on the show and get him up and talking, because he's definitely somebody that I would like to fucking bounce some ideas off of and talk with. He is definitely among the intellectual ranks that I am looking for.
Right.
To bounce ideas off of.
Right.
Not that you and Precious aren't, but you're not. Shut up. You're being too loud, babe.
I'm not being too loud. No, but I feel like we bounce ideas off of each other. We just agree a lot.
Which is...
because we think the same.
Alright, so actually, let's touch on that a little bit so everybody can understand this. It's like we were talking about earlier. When you can find something... That thing that you can find in a relationship that would make you monogamous, that everything in one person, and then you say, well, you're doing a podcast together, but you agree on everything. Well, that's why we're together.
Yeah.
It is because we actually have very similar views and very similar values, and things that we don't on is what helps us balance each other out.
I'm definitely quick to play devil's advocate, but I have to play devil's advocate. That's the thing. Because we, like you said, we agree on a lot of things. And our mindset is alike. Like how we can finish each other's sentences and things like that. Like, in order to do that, like, you know, you have to be able to think like that person. You know, the whole opposites attract thing, that's only good for chemistry. You know, you can... certain things that you're opposite on can be what attracts you to that person, but you can't be opposite on everything.
No, and
you know, you have to have similarities. You have to have things that you guys both like, things that you guys both agree on, things that you guys both, you know, even tolerate, things that you guys both don't like. And sometimes you will have those differences, but like you said, that's what kind of pulls y'all together too. It's a combination of everything. And you can have somebody who you're just like and not like them at all. So I do think it's a combination of, you know, similarities, comparisons, and just how you vibe with that person altogether.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
because, you know, just because somebody thinks like you doesn't mean that you're compatible for them. Or just because everybody thinks y'all look good together doesn't mean that you're compatible for each other.
No,
so,
absolutely not.
it's different it's different things
Or
that go
even,
into it.
or even so far as to say to feel like, you know, you're with them because that's what the social norm is, or to be that acceptable couple, quote unquote. Like, that's not.
Like the cheerleader and the football player.
It's not always going to be the best relationship. As a matter of fact,
Oh, no.
9 times out of 10, it's going to be the worst.
Yeah, because it's forced. It's not real. It's not true. And that point, just like high school sweethearts, you know, that 1% of the time, that 2% of the time, it probably is legit and it probably is real. But a lot of the time, you're not going to marry your high school sweetheart because that's just not how it goes. Like, that's just not how it happens.
That's 100% accurate. Like, you can wait all day, all night to love and want to be with that person. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't mean to yawn. But, you know, you guys fucking bored me. You can win all day, all night to love some person that you think is sexy and think is gorgeous, but it doesn't mean that you're actually going to love them in the long run.
Right.
Like, you can be physically attracted to somebody and not actually have that mental or emotional attraction.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, physical attraction is one thing, but you can even be physically attracted to somebody and not orgasm when you guys actually fuck. Or make love, or whatever you guys want to fucking call it.
And that's another thing too. Like, I definitely feel like anybody that you have like sexual relations with, a soul tie is created. And I get it. Sometimes you can have sex just to have sex, but I don't think that eliminates that type of bond that you have with that person because. And I guess this goes for girls.
I don't think sex is fun unless you're in love.
Yeah, like I feel like it's very intimate. And then you can go and make the argument of, you know, oh, what about people who do porn and stuff like that? But that's why that industry is not for everybody.
But they doing it for the money.
Yeah. But that's why that industry is not for everybody. Because it doesn't matter how much money they offer me, like, having sex with another person, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's just a very intimate thing. Like, I'm not saying, you know, people can't do porn and be successful and things like that. Like, I don't really care. But for me, it's definitely a rare connection that I choose to have with people. Like, that's not something I want to feel with everybody. Personally, I only want to feel that with my partner.
Where you can just, like, you know, fucking fall asleep.
Right.
And feel comfortable.
Yeah. Not, you know, have to fuck and then just leave. You know, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not.
No, there's absolutely
that, but
nothing wrong with that because I've been there before. Me. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can't sit here and like down anybody for that type of lifestyle because I've done that lifestyle. And
it is what it is if that's what you do. Like, but that's just not for me. If I'm not in a relationship with anybody, I don't personally do anything. I just focus on myself. So that's just my personal opinion. Because I'm very much a relationship type person.
7 Deadly Sins, Dragon Judgment.
You've already watched it.
Huh?
You've already watched it.
Oh, I was just saying words, but yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Any input there, lady?
Nah. I don't know.
I didn't pay attention to anything you guys said. Sorry.
No, but she said it's fun having sex when you love the person. You know, I just feel like it makes it easier.
I feel like, honestly, it makes it better.
Yeah, and that's what your mom said. You know,
like, it doesn't make it easier. It doesn't do anything like that, but it definitely adds a whole different aspect to Like, when people say fucking and lovemaking, there's 100% a difference.
Yeah. Which is why I guess I said it's easier because you have a connection. You can make a connection with that person versus being like, oh, we're just fucking. I'm not going to catch feelings because we're only, friends with benefits.
Yeah,
so,
this is a
you
temporary
don't have to
thing.
do that when you're already having sex with someone that you are going to be with or whatever,
Right.
So, you don't have to worry about the whole, I'm not going to catch feelings because I'm going to catch feelings. Just because, I feel like that's such a sacred thing to do with somebody.
Right.
Which I feel like is a very traditional view, but just like with having kids.
Well, I didn't want to do this live on air, but do you need a Band-Aid?
A Band-Aid? Why?
Because you've just been cut.
Shut up.
No.
Alrighty.
Well, that note, ladies and gentlemen, the show is taking a turn for the worst. We are going to get the fuck out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Bill, would you please? With the incessant scratching at nothing.
Do they like poles? Scratching poles? I don't like them. Like the poles?
They don't have claws.
Oh, well, can't they still?
No, that's why he acts like an asshole.
Oh, he's mad at you.
Look, that's me, bald. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are in our final 3 minutes here, so we are coming up on a 3-minute warning. We're going to go into our final thoughts. There is not going to be a continuation in this episode. I'm too tired, and I really don't give a fuck about you guys that much. I do hope that you guys tune in, and I really hope that you all start giving us some more likes. We do definitely appreciate the downloads. You guys have got us really up there in such a short period of time, and I cannot say how much I greatly actually appreciate that. I do love you guys. Love, peace, prosperity, 100%. That's all I'm pushing out there. When I call you guys fucks, that's completely out of love. When I say that I don't give a fuck, it's actually because I do give a fuck. That's just how I show love. I'm from Baltimore. When I say that, if y'all think you got the balls, give me a call, that's because I think I know somebody who can beat you up. It has nothing to do with me. But thank you. Thank you so much for the listens. Please start giving us the follows we need. Not the follows. We have the follows. We got the listens, the downloads, the follows.
Give us your opinions.
We need your
That's
opinions.
Really what we crave.
And we need your likes, too, because, you guys are listening, but none of you are actually giving us likes. Even if you don't like us, fucking send us some comments. Tell us why you disagree with us. Don't be little bitches about it. Fucking whores. Sitting in the background. These weirdos in the back of the classroom jerking off, looking at the hot girl. Y'all are fucking weird.
Wow, I don't think anybody's ever jerked off my class.
What?
Nothing.
70% of our listeners jerked off in the classroom.
Oh, wow, that's lovely.
I know,
It'd be funny if that was a statistic.
I guess when we get further into this and the show starts paying for itself.
Put up a poll.
Right, we'll see how many people have jerked off in the classroom. Alright, mia tu madre, why don't you give some final fucking closure to our fans? Say what you got to say to them.
Well, I appreciate you calling me and asking me my input on certain things. Caught me a little off guard, but I promise you, I will be heads up from now on. Be ready.
It is Sundays, so you need to be ready anywhere between 8 and 11 o'clock.
Alrighty. And thank you so much for calling me and asking me my input on stuff. It's very much appreciated. Sorry I couldn't be a little bit more
specific.
Specific with things and everything, but But good night. I love ya.
Love, peace.
Zachary and Precious. I love you guys.
Love you too.
And thanks for having me on.
Alright, we got to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. We are sorry about this, but we got to do a quick close. Have a good night.